My apologies.
Was designed to be vulture-like in its appearance, showing what Tebow thinks of Black Friday shoppers. The SLC punk roller skates away and tosses Dennis as a distraction. The malfunctioning toy sparks up and starts a fire. Good thing they recalled this infant incinerator. Thing was too dour for kids anyway.
My wife left me, so I guess we can do whatever the fuck we want.
All of a sudden, the other surviving employees are in Lou's truck, or at least a set that's supposed to be a truck bed. Really wish this movie had more money. Chris wriggles through a roof hatch and gets outside, but attracts the attention of an infected Bircher. Ironically, this Bircher seems to be for collectivism, since he brings a horde to Chris's location. Chris can't figure out how to start Lou's truck, forcing him to retreat back to the others. With aliens punching their way in, the group is forced back into the warehouse, which is filled with smoke from the Dour Dennis fire. They comment on the smoke, but we're never given a reverse shot to show the danger. I hate watching people talk about things we can't see.
I can't see anything!
Yeah, us neither, dude. And all of a sudden they're on the roof. Sure, whatever. With the fire spreading in the store and the off-brand Deadites blocking their escape hatch, Jonathan decides he's had enough of this alien apocalypse. He offers to give his life to save the others, even though literally 5 minutes ago, he was ready to sacrifice Brian.
Well, unfortunately, these things are hungry and, well, you're the slowest and the juiciest.
This last-minute face turn wasn't in the original script and was added by director Casey Tebow. With a final fuck you to holiday shoppers, he takes a hairy pitfall into the crimson crowd, though Campbell is spared the usual geyser of blood that comes with trapdoor-related deaths. Not sure why, but in the wake of Jonathan's death, Brian feels compelled to make a confession.
I bit Ken.
Yep, turns out Ken's bite mark was actually from Brian, meaning, like Santa, his infection isn't real. Sorry, kids. Marnie gets mad and starts a fight that knocks her and Brian off the roof. The good news is, they've accidentally found a way to escape. The bad news is, at least for germophobic Chris, their landing pad is a pile of garbage. Chris is hesitant to jump, but the pink mass bursting through the roof gives him a helpful push. Back inside, Ken gets some service on his phone and discovers his family is safe at an evacuation site. His victory is short-lived, since the monster grabs him. She drags him onto the main floor, where this cotton candy glob is reaching Clownzilla proportions. As Ken watches, Gran gives herself over to the growing mass. He hits her with his skate as a parting fuck you. Outside, the remaining crew witnesses what that pink glob's been growing into. A giant melty kaiju that would send any Power Ranger packing. It could only have one name.
It's Mom fucking Kong.
Mama Kong? How the hell did they not go with Karen Kong? It was right there. This thing is a practical suit worn by an actor, shot against a green screen to make them 80 feet tall. Kurtzman was thrilled to work on it. Brian decides that it's his turn to become uncharacteristically heroic. Since the creature is made of shoppers, he tries to talk it down with customer service, only for the alien monster to flick Brian away like a paper football at the kids' table. Ken manages to escape the flaming toy store and reunite with his work friends in the parking lot. Like all good roller skaters, he's got a brand new key, to his car that is, so they can get away. Unless this Cloverfielder strikes them out first. Chris gets an idea and has Ken distract the not-so-little giant while he makes a run to a nearby forklift, whose driver met a chewy off-screen end. Unlike Lou's truck, Chris does know how to operate a forklift. He mentioned getting certified earlier, and if he's like my buddy Rick, he'll never shut up about it either. Love you, Rick. Chris starts driving the forklift towards the giant monster, which thwips onto the vehicle as Chris sets it in reverse. The creature strains to pull in its prey, and when Chris leaps from it, it yanks the forklift straight into its face. Well, one of its faces. There must have been some tetanus on those metal tines, since the eye stab is enough to collapse this Christmas kaiju back into the flaming wreckage. I know this thing is made up of a bunch of infected shoppers, but I'm still only counting it as one kill. It's fine. With the immediate threat neutralized, the survivors pile into Ken's car. The movie ends as the trio drives to greener pastures, passing by a couple of other giant creatures that watch them from neighboring stores. How many people got slashed like prices on Black Friday? Let's find out and get to the numbers. But first, I gotta be a boss. Attention, Dead Meat Team. Yes, attention, Dead Meat Team. This is your boss, James A. Janice, broadcasting over the mandatory home PA system that I made you all install. Just letting you know that this year there will be no holiday bonuses, at least in money form. Instead, I'll be giving you Chucky dolls. We have way too many of them in this house, and Chelsea doesn't like it when I bring them to bed with us. So, thank you. Have a good day.
But I already have one of those.
Gone.
Typical Chucky.
Okay, chat. Oh.
26 kills, or transformations of actual characters, in Black Friday. The victims included 13 males, 12 females, and one big old kaiju thing. That gives us this pie chart, but since it's the day after Thanksgiving, let's have a second pie, showing how 15 victims were people who got killed or infected, 10 victims were infected people getting killed, and again, one was a giant kaiju thing. With a runtime of 84 minutes, we had a kill on average every 3.23 minutes. I'll give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill to that mega monster at the end, if only for the movie's commitment to this insane looking practical creature. Dual machete for lamest kill will go to Brian, since his actions felt unmotivated and it's a bloodless flick. And that's it. Black Friday was released in 2021, just a week before the actual holiday. We're back to weekly episodes now, so tune in Friday for Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Cow. Hey everybody, thanks a lot for watching this Kill Cow. Even though I don't agree with
We've been going for a minute. If you enjoyed, go ahead and follow. Tell your friends about it, share the stream. I need to get to this affiliate goal. Please help me out with that. I'd really appreciate. Sorry about that. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good one. Deuces.